So if you're somebody who suffers from dry eyes or red eyes, I mean the burning, the stinging, the fluctuating vision, then you're gonna love this video because we're gonna be talking about the new dry eye treatment with the iLux device and how this treatment could be the answer for your dry eye relief. Let's take a look. Hey everyone, welcome. This is Dr. Joseph Allen here from Dr. Eye Health, the channel that helps you learn about the eyes, vision, and finding the best vision products. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now, the most common cause of having dry eyes actually is not that the eyes aren't producing enough tears, but in fact it's the tears evaporate too quickly. And the most common cause for evaporative forms of dry eye has to do with something called Meibomian Gland Dysfunction, also known as MGD. And that's where the oil glands of the eyelids actually become blocked and inflamed, and then those oil glands just stop producing. And that oil is really important because it actually sits on top of your tears and prevents the tears from evaporating. So if these oil glands in the eyelid aren't functioning properly, then this oil isn't going to be sitting there and the tears can actually evaporate literally in the blink of an eye. And when your tears have evaporated, that's when you feel that sandy, gritty feeling on your eyes and your vision starts to fluctuate, and it's really, really aggravating. And if these oil glands remained inflamed and clogged up for too long, the oil glands can actually die off and atrophy, and once they're dead, you can't get them back. And we know from studies that 86% of everybody with dry eyes actually have some signs of this Meibomian gland disease. And in clinics that specialize in dry eye treatments, we actually have instruments that can scan the health of these oil glands in the eyelid, and we can actually determine which ones are still functioning properly and which ones are not. And that's where the new iLux device comes into play. Now, this is not a sponsored video. I'm just sharing this with you because I'm a dry eye sufferer myself, and I know this sort of technology is going to be able to help a lot of people. Now, the iLux is actually a heating and compression device that actually uses light to heat up the oil glands within the eyelid to the precise temperature that the oils begin to melt. And that's about 42 degrees Celsius. Once those oils have been heated, they run smoother so that we can use a gentle pumping mechanism that actually pushes on the eyelid and helps express those thickened oils from the eyelid, therefore allowing new oils to be produced, which protects the tear film from evaporation, helps restore equilibrium to the ocular surface, and prevents those oil glands from dying off. Now, the real advantages of the iLux versus other sort of treatments, including warm compresses, which I've been a fan of for years, is that the iLux heats the oil glands to the exact temperature required to melt those oil glands and holds that temperature so that it completely melt those oils to actually secrete. And then, because of the design, the doctor, such as myself, can specifically target the exact oil glands that need to be expressed. And it allows me to visualize the success of the treatment in real time. So if I can see that I'm not getting enough of that oil expressed, I can actually choose to reheat and apply and actually attack that specific oil gland that's having such a problem. And you just don't get that with other treatments that are available right now. In addition, the other thing I like as a practitioner is that this device is very safe. It's actually safer than a lot of the other treatments on the market because it specifically heats up just the oil glands and not the entire eye. And because you're not putting excess pressure on the eye, you won't end up with distorted vision or with increased pressure of the eyeball itself, which is a risk for things like glaucoma. Now again, the whole point of the iLux device as a dry eye treatment is to help restore oil production, help improve dry eye symptoms, and then prevent dry eyes from getting worse. So if you're somebody who has dry eye syndrome, or maybe you have some other form of ocular surface disease, then I do encourage you to reach out to your local eye doctor, ask them if the iLux device is available and if it's right for you. But again, dry eyes is considered an ocular surface disease and is multifactorial, meaning there's many different things that contribute to dry eyes. So having an assessment by a doctor to figure out exactly what type of dry eyes you have and exactly what is involved is going to help your prognosis a lot. In fact, again, remember, 86% of all dry eye sufferers have some level of Meibomian gland dysfunction, which iLux is specifically designed to treat. So it's pretty cool that we have this new technology. So eye health question of the day. Do you have any other questions about dry eyes in general, or do you have any specific questions about the iLux device? Go ahead and comment in the section below and connect with other viewers and see what they're doing to manage their dry eye symptoms. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and if you'd like to see other cool videos, all of my series about dry eye disease, go ahead and click or tap the screen up here to the side, or if you'd like to see a whole other cool video from Dr. Eye Health, go ahead and click or tap the screen down over here. Again, this is Dr. Joseph Allen here from Dr. Eye Health. The channel helps you learn about the eyes, vision, and finding the best vision products. Keep an eye on it. We'll talk to you soon.